Previously on Weem Plays Planet Explorers. What I think I may do is continue the walls around, at least a base, even if it's just one tall, kind of circle the whole area that I will be calling the fortress, and kind of see where we're at, because then I'll know where I may need to level out some floors. You know, where does floor meet up with wall, things of that nature. So yeah, I think we'll keep at it. Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Planet Explorers. This is kind of a part 2 from where we left off last time, working on the fort, which was yesterday. I've made it through the rain. I actually went out and did a little bit of hunting and a little bit of gathering, despite you can see I'm actually pretty hungry right now. But I did go get some stuff done, and obviously I've got some stone up in the back. I was using dirt previously, but I've just now kind of gone through and put some stone in front of some of the dirt I was using there at the entryway. And yeah, we'll just jump right in here and I'm going to show it off to you. Well, like I said, one of the first things you'll notice here is the stone. I've put stone in front of the dirt. I had this kind of archway here. Actually, I had 2 of them made of dirt, and I've since put stone in front. I kind of stuck these ears up. Kind of reminds me of Batman. Not really intentional, but yeah, I'm kind of wrapping the dirt in stone, and maybe I'll replace some of this dirt with stone. Actually, I say stone, but what I mean is limestone. So anyway, I may come in and replace this later, but for now it's good enough. We got the stairway in here, and you'd seen that before, but I do have the walls up now, the limestone walls around where I did have dirt walls up, and I think I actually had them down in the last episode. I took them down. But that's kind of what I've been working on, is getting the wall to come around. You'll see it comes over here on the left side and ends here in the middle. I haven't really done anything else. I leveled out a little bit more down there, and last time I talked about that being a possible garage. So who knows, we may do something with that. In fact, Gosen Kuji left a comment saying that where I've got this goofy spike, that I could do some stairs right here. And I thought, you know, that'd be cool because I'm going to have this vehicle space, possibly. So I may do stairs that kind of come up here and continue up to cover this stone, as he suggested. And also, Mega Shockism was saying that he thinks I should build a Weem-mobile and make a stone road so that I can travel farther and longer without walking. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see about that. I don't know about paving a road out there of stone. I have a hard enough time getting stone right now. Obviously, I could do limestone, but I've kind of jammed through that. It looks like I've got, what, 84 of that down there. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah, this is kind of where we're at. So what I want to do is I'd like to get one wall, probably this wall, up as tall as I'm going to make it, just so I can kind of visualize where I'm going to build to. So in fact, we're going to go ahead and select the limestone here, and I'm just going to build these up. Whoops, we don't want to do that. Try to keep this straight up and down. Now, I know I can click and hold and go to shift there and go up, but I may have to go into the free mode in order to do this a little bit easier. Okay, so now we're in the free mode, free building mode. So let's see, that's pretty tall. Let's get this up a bit more. Maybe something like that. If we then connected it, it might be tall enough. I could probably live with that. Now I kind of want to do these ones shorter, just because I think that'd look kind of cool. Yeah, something like that. I think this is right. And camera wig out a little bit there. Okay, let's jump back into the character here and see what our height looks like. So at the highest point there, if I went, you know, maybe one up from that and did a ceiling, I think that's probably good enough. I don't need it crazy vaulted ceilings. I know that I said I was going to do really tall ceilings, but that's pretty tall. And that's going to take a bunch of stone too, especially if I'm going to fill in all the walls here. So I don't know, I may not. I may do some kind of holes in the top, kind of spare myself some stone, but I think what we'll do is we'll do another layer up here. And maybe do this a bit, kind of start setting out the floor so I can get an idea for just how high that's going to be from down here. Yeah, I think that's cool. That'll work. So let's see. What I'm going to do is I'll do windows probably on this wall as well. Not as tall as these, maybe a little bit shorter. I don't know. I actually might do these little kind of one-hole windows. If that makes sense to you. One hole. You know what I mean. Pop a hole in the wall. So anyway, I think what we'll do is, let's see. We're going to have to decide if I wanted this area that I'm kind of running around right here to be fully enclosed in a wall. I have to decide where the wall is going to go. So, for example, should I carry it from here straight across and make an entryway? Kind of thinking that's going to be the way to go. Let's experiment with that. So if I brought the stone into here, a little something like this maybe, and carried this over to there. Maybe made this go to here. Of course we get rain again. Despise the rain. So I think this will kind of give you an idea of what I'm going for. Looks like this wall's not going to line up out here. But I could take this piece out and make the wall actually line up along this. Okay, so this kind of gives you an idea of what I'm looking at. Basically, this enclosed area would go all the way up with the walls. I think that's pretty good amount of space. And then we'll have this area here, and who knows, I may enclose this as well, kind of make it a long area, throw some table and chairs in there or something. I don't know, but one thing I do know for sure, and that's the rain is bothering me. Well, sunset is upon us. We made it through the night and through the rain, I should say, more importantly, and came out the other side relatively dry and got some walls up. So we're progressing pretty well here. I'll jump in here and give you the quick look inside. So you can see we've got our buddies just kind of sitting facing the wall for whatever reason, but as long as they're comfortable. So yeah, you can see we've got the big windows in here, and I rearranged it a little bit. I made it too wide, this larger window, because well, it just fit better along this wall. So on the other side here, you can see I've got a couple windows up there. They're about 2 tall, and then I've got these kind of one hole punch sized, I don't know, windows. I kind of popped those out. And then we got the 2 doorways here. This one leading to the entrance / exit, and the other one when you kind of walk in through here and down out this way. So what I also did last night was I dug even more. I needed more material, so I just kind of kept going with this, and you can see it actually comes in underneath the floor here. So I think I'm going to actually dig all of this out. I need more material anyway, and so I'm just going to clear out this whole area down here, just make it all level. And this can be, you know, if I do end up with some kind of vehicle, if I spin around here, you know, I can just kind of pull it in and park it basically in this area. It doesn't have to be underneath this floor or anything, but just in this area. I think that'll work. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm really digging this. Now, what I think I'm going to do now is start looking at doing the roof. I've got some wood, and I do want to do wood. I don't have a whole lot of limestone left, unfortunately. You can see I have 30 down here. Now, what I do have quite a bit of, I noticed, was stone. So yeah, and all my gathering, I really wasn't paying attention to how much stone I was getting. So we've got quite a bit of that. In fact, let's just go ahead and let's get the stone out here. We'll put it in here in place of the axe. And let's see, stone. So if I hit F, we can go into free fly mode here. So let's do a little pan around. You can see how this is coming. It's looking pretty good, I must admit. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to raise the wall opposite of these windows to the same degree. And if that doesn't make sense, that's okay. Sometimes I don't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm going to try and make sense of it here real quick. So we're switching to limestone. I think I might have enough to do what I'm imagining, and that is basically to match. You can see the extent that it sticks up for the windows. I kind of want to do that over here, even if it doesn't have windows. So I think we're looking at something like here to there-ish. And I'll double check that in a second. Looks good on that side, and just one more, probably. Yeah. And then we've got the upper part. So something like that. Does that look about right? I believe it does. So we don't have enough limestone to do what I'm imagining here. So we're going to switch to stone and get flying back up there. Now what I want to do is I kind of want to do beams across here, but I don't want to just do it all wood. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with stone here, jump it across to here. Alright, it's not terrible. Now I thought I would do a floor up on top of the building, but I'm kind of thinking I won't. I really don't need all the space, so I think we're going to stick with this. So that looks decent. Let's do the next one down. How about that? Over to here. Still not quite sure how this is going to work out. Kind of get stuck in this thing here. Sometimes it wants to, I don't know, it doesn't select the material anymore. I have to switch to a different item and then come back. And I know that if you right click on a material and to switch a material, then it makes you basically go back to your character mode. But every once in a while, even when I'm working with the same material, it'll just decide, you know, oh, or you must be done building. No, I was not done building. So actually, what I also want to do is I want this to stick out on the edges here. Something like that. Oh, here's the camera again. Spin around here. It's a little hard to tell with the shading and everything, but there you go. I think that's kind of the better angle. It's getting that jutting out the edges. So we'll do that over here as well. Kind of make it stand out from the limestone there. Okay, now here and over here, somewhere like that. Okay, and then we'll put the points over here that I haven't got yet. Whoops, it goes about there. Okay, now we look at doing wood. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of wood. Don't try to get dirty-minded on me now. So let's see here. I have probably not enough wood for this project, but we're gonna start it because I want to see what it looks like inside. I don't really care what it looks like from the roof because, well, I'm not going to spend a lot of time up here. So, it's not looking so great up here. I'm hoping it looks better inside. Kind of wanted to alternate, make it look like there was stone support beams or something. Looks like I do have enough wood though. Alrighty, let's take a peek. Alright, that's kind of cool. That's not bad. Now, I was hoping for more relief. I wanted it to kind of stand out more. So what I think I could do... I was thinking I could stack more stone right here. Essentially like this and build stone along this. But I don't know if that's going to do exactly what I want it to do. I do like the look though. But I think what we need to do is we need to get up here and take some of the wood out. At least to experiment here. So a little something like this ought to work. And that. Okay, now what was I thinking? So... of course, I had to go to wood, so I got to come back to the character again. Okay, let's see here. How was I thinking I would do this? Basically run across the top of the stone. Run across the top of this stone. And then basically kind of connect this, I guess, like this? I don't know, might work. We'll do it here. And here. Okay, let's take a peek at that. Okay, so that gets that kind of relief set in there where you've got, you know, the stone is sticking down a bit. Over here it's a little bit more flush, but here we really get it to stand out and it really gives it some depth. So yeah, I dig that. I think I'm going to go through and take out all the wood up from the middle and over to the right side and redo it like I've just done it here. And maybe I'll make the wood stick out on the edges too. I don't know how to play with that. But yeah, let's see what it looks like after some finagling. Well, of course the rain would thwart me again right as I'm going to show you the fort, but I guess I can still show it off. The roof came out pretty good. I got points up on the ends of the wood rows there, so yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I don't like that the door is off-centered back there, but I'm not sure there's much I could do about that. Right on straight through where I'd want the door kind of here, and right straight through there is the kind of the wall. It runs into this stone here that I can't do anything about. We can't move that, so kind of got the door off-centered there, and this one as well. But that's just part of my poor planning, I guess, when I first laid out the flooring and was figuring this all out. But anyway, I think it's coming along pretty good. Definitely like how the roof is looking on the inside. Got a very cool effect. Apparently it's leaky. I saw some raindrops come through here. But yeah, what can you do? It looks good anyway, and that's what counts, right? Well, since it's raining, I thought I would go hunting, and I've just run across a creature I have not seen before, so I don't really know about this guy. I have a feeling he might be aggro. So anyway, I think we will approach. I want to get close to check him out, but we're going to approach with the bow out in preparation. And I thought I had Nina with me. Let's make sure she's around here. There she is. Unfortunately, I don't have any weapons for her. I do have Jody, but Jody is like, she's hurting. But that's okay, we'll call her out anyway. So let's go ahead and approach this guy. Let's see what he's all about. Oh, he's turning. Oh, here he comes. Okay. Get on him. Hit him, please. They're not going to hit him until he hits me. But if I can keep training him, that's fine. Oh, he's taking a beating. I have a bad feeling he's going to take me out. Come on, girls. You were on him. There you go. Keep going. No! It's much too close to me. Get back. Ah. I don't have all day, ladies. Oh, what happened? Oh my gosh, I'm dead. I don't have any way to heal myself. Just gotta keep firing and running. Don't catch up to me. Don't catch up to me. No, I hit a tree. Oh, I will stand up from here because I've just about got him. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, you're supposed to be dead. There you go. Whoo! Jody and Nina paid with their lives, but you know what? It was worth it. Let's take a close look at this guy. Look at that. He's got a socket for an eye, but then he's got these little eyes below. That's weird. Alrighty, well, let's loot him up. What do we got here? An animal bone. Oh, that's cool. I actually have to gather those. Oh, I'm sorry, you two. Let's see. You're here. Now I think that I need to gather these things back from them. I think if they actually revive on their own or, you know, disappear, that you actually lose the items. So, yeah, sorry, we're going to take my stuff back. Anyway, that was cool. So sorry. You did your duty, though, and you did it well. You'll be fondly remembered at Fort Weem. So for now, the fort is enough done, at least for today. I think what I want to do now is jam and head east, look for a river. So we're going to go ahead and leave the fort behind us here, and let's take a peek at the map. Looks like we're slowly making our way in the right direction, and probably going to come across a number of creatures along the way. I think what I'm going to do is gather up any flowers I see that I can use. Maybe chop some trees here and there on the way. Certainly kill any mobs like this one that may attack me. But otherwise I just kind of want to get out and get to the river and check it out. So let's do that. Well, we knew we would see some new things here, and guess what are we? We're about halfway to the river or so, and come across this guy. I have not seen this guy before. I don't think it's the same thing we ran into a bit ago. He's green. I don't know, maybe he prefers to eat grass. Maybe he's not going to attack me, but we are going to get close and see. I think he would have aggroed me already if he was bad. Yeah. Look at this guy. Totally peaceful. Very cool. Alrighty, onward to the river. Well, we're rapidly approaching the river, and the river seems to be in an area that's kind of a new biome to us, so you can already see the trees ahead and things changing, so that's interesting. I've not seen it before. We got this enemy down there chasing the herd off, hoping he just kind of stays busy with them. I'd rather pass it up and keep going. Looks like I'm going to run right across his path, though. Hopefully he stays off of us. Oh, he's not going to stay off of me. Oh, this is no good. What are you doing? Are you chasing me? No? Cool. He's going to let us go explore. Look at those trees. This is definitely different. With the river just ahead. There's some creatures I see there. Some kind of white right above my head across the other side. That could be a ship, in fact. Huh. Now we must investigate. And here we go. River. We've made it. Been wanting to see a river for a long time. Looks like we even have a bridge up there. Interesting. Now what I'm curious about, and it looks like I'm getting hungry, but what I'm really curious about is this a flowing river? So we're going to go ahead and test that out. Hopefully there's nothing crazy in here that's going to attack me. Nope, not a flowing river. It's a still river, but that's okay. We're going to cruise over here, and I actually want to see this bridge up close, so I think we'll cross the bridge and then head over there and see, we'll investigate what looks to be a crash site. So we may have some buddies over here. Look at that forest. Definitely have to investigate that. Although I'm definitely getting, frame rate is kind of dropping here, so it's getting a little bit slower. Cruise on over here. Very cool. It's crazy. The wind is blowing, but it looks like that's breathing. Alrighty. Onward. Just over the crest here we have possible survivors. I'm pretty sure it was a ship. That's what it looked like at a glance. Maybe we'll get some new plant life over here. And I know that there's some plants I need to collect that I don't think I've seen. So hopefully we'll run into those. Whoa. That's a big bird. And that's different than the one that took me out way back long ago. So I don't know if that guy's aggro or not, but we're gonna kind of skirt around him. And yep, sure enough, we've got a ship out there. So let's go say hi to hopefully our pals.